Okay, and we are live. Hello, everybody. Give me a moment here to make sure everything is set up, and we will get started. I think we're gonna start off the stream by just reading Project Rebalance. Give me a sec to make sure chat is working. Just gotta give it a second because there's a stream delay and I want to make sure that the chat is working because, again, I'm paranoid that it's gonna break every time I start streaming. Let me go. Jeez, Streamlabs, don't be difficult. Yeah, Streamlabs is being difficult. I watched Morbius last night. Morbius is a good bad movie. I'll just say that. It was fun, but not a good movie. Let's see if this works. There we go. Every time, chat just decides to be difficult, and Streamlabs is not on. I mean, it's very useful, but annoying because it breaks like every time. Okay. Let's do this. Pop out chat. Perfect. Okay. So, let's take a look at Project Rebalance. So, what's the big deal here? The big deal is Scythe is not used in enough places. Fang was used at too many places. And the what was it? Axe is too annoying to use, and they want to increase the diversity of ranged weapons, their usefulness, as well as add magical weaknesses to the game. Why am I... Oh, I know why. Oh, I'm just hearing the music, so that's fine. So let's just quickly go over the skilling stuff that they want to change. Want to rebalance agility XP requirements, remove fail points, adjust level diaries for shortcuts, which they should also increase the speed of shortcuts, which, I mean, exploring the potential for new high-level shortcuts make progress feel more rewarding. Brimhaven Agility Dungeon, make that a little bit better. Rebalance XP for fail rates on various NPCs for thieving. Rebalance XP rates for drops and drop rates on stalls. Make stalls easier. Improve the Gloves of Silence is an interesting one, right? Because I hope what they're gonna do is let you put it onto the rogue's gloves so that you can still get the double loot from pickpocketing while also using the Gloves of Silence, which I think would be a good compromise. Because if you have to stop getting double loot for if you stop getting double loot for like an increase in success rate, that's going to be a pretty steep trade-off, and I think Gloves of Silence would still be dead content then. Oh, excuse me, just drank a big thing of coffee. Ooh. Remove tasks from low-level slayers. That's good because no one wants to be killing crocodiles for hours just to finish a low XP, low-level slayer task. Adjust quantity of NPCs offered at low-level slayer. That's nice. Add a new slayer unique to assist with early game slayer. That would be interesting. I don't know what they mean by that. Do they mean a unique drop that's valuable to help early game slayer feel better? Or like a drop that helps speed up slayer tasks? That might be interesting. This one I'm upset about. Improve the Dorgish Khan light orb activity, right? Because I blew like 10,000 light orbs, and light orbs are really annoying because you can't withdraw them noted. I don't know why you can't withdraw them noted. It's really annoying. But they were taking up a slot in my bank, and I wanted to get rid of them, so I just deleted all of them. All the light orbs I had, which I'm probably gonna regret if the Dorgish Khan light orb activity actually is, if that's actually a good fire making method. Streamlining the creation of Guthix rests. I don't even know how you make a Guthix rest. That's something I might look into. Here, I'm gonna look that up right now. OSRS Guthix. Yes. Guthix rest. What do you need? You need Harlander, Marintil, and Guam. And some tea. Okay. I'm not sure how annoying those are to make. I've never done it. Maybe for Iron Men it would be nice, but I'm not really sure where Guthix rests are used besides PvP. So, nah, I'm not sure about that. How impactful that's going to be. Adding make all function to Barbarian Potions, that would be nice. But Barbarian Potions aren't useful at a lot of places. They're pretty dead. Improve the Ring of Pursuit. Is that a Hunter ring? I'm not sure what the Ring of Pursuit is. Honestly, I've been playing this game for years, and there's still items that I have no idea what they are, either because they're very niche or just kind of useless. Equipped has 25% chance to reveal the entire track of hunter creatures. Oh, that might actually be useful at Herbivore. That could be interesting. Improving the Necklace of Faith. What is... Again, these are... You know this stuff's dead content, because I have no idea what these things are. They're like silver jewelry, I think? What's it do? When worn, necklace will restore wearers' prayer points by 10% of their hit points. By 10% if their hit points drop below 20%. Once the effect takes place, the necklace will degrade to dust. Huh. That, I don't know where that would even be used, even if it were um, useful. I don't know why you would take like, the thing that I'm thinking is maybe at uh what is it? Not Vedion, the Vespula. Maybe at Vespula, or like using redemption, but at the current point, there's no reason to take up one inventory slot for 10% prayer points if you can take, a super restore with 4 doses. So maybe they'll increase the charges on the Necklace of Faith. And finally, if Ease Aid, I'm just gonna say Ease Aid because I don't know how you pronounce that. What is this? A topaz ring spell where when one players will be able to harm vampiric creatures who are vulnerable to only silver weaponry with any weapon. However, most damage the player can deal in one hit is capped at 10. Yeah, that's not super great. Let's go on to mining. Improve motherlode mine positions and low-intensity methods with some ore output. Improving volcanic mines approachability, including blast mines viability. Adjusting amethyst vein mining, adjust mining gloves to make them feel more desirable for the price. Reconsider the hard Karamja diary requirement for lower gem mine. Do not do that. Don't do that. The place is already overrun with bots. If you let lower achievement diaries into the gem mines, the lower gem mines, that would, oh, the bots would be so bad you would never find a world. Oh man, I really hope they don't do that one. Improve in-game messaging to encourage charged amulets of glory usage while gem mining. Okay. Improve clue geode rates for regular mining. Add more viable spots for granite and sandstone to reduce competition for players looking to learn tick manipulation methods or just build their supply of sand on iron accounts. Okay. Adjusting Volcano's drop system to give players more flexibility to choose between high GP per hour or high XP per hour without impacting uniques. Okay. Address group sizes and scaling issues with Volcano that can make finding a world difficult at times. That one is interesting. Because on pretty much any world, it's really hard to do Volcano solo, just because it takes such a long time. And usually, if you're looking for a random world, they'll have 4 players in, because 4 players in Volcano is the fastest kills to GP ratio. Oh, excuse me. And it can be difficult if you want to find a world, because you'll hop around, you'll see there's already 4 people in there, and when there's 3 people in there, then they're like, hey, we have a 4th already, they're just banking, and it's annoying. But let's go on to run energy changes. This is the big one. They want to look at run energy regen, how weight and agility levels interact with all of the above. These changes will involve a whole lot of math. Absolutely require a beta before we can discuss this in detail. We're waiting on engine changes that would be required to make any of these adjustments in the first place, but we're holding off on talking anymore until you're able to get into a beta world and try out these things. All right. Now this is the big one. NPC defense changes. NPC defense is interesting. I think the idea here is to adjust the weaknesses so that weapons like the blowpipe aren't just super good everywhere with range. Because it's either blowpipe for low defense creatures and Bofa or T-bow for high defense creatures. And that's a pretty stale meta, considering, you know, we have thrown axes and knives and ballistas, and the javelin thingy that's coming in with what is it? Perilous Moons? Is that what the quest is going to be called? The mid-level thing? Not sure. But adjust weaknesses is all well and good, but the biggest beneficiary change is obviously melee, since distinct styles like stab, slash, and crouch allow for a lot more gear diversity and also a much broader reward space when it comes to designing new content. Range and magic are what they say on the tin. An NPC is weak to range, is weak to every range weapon, and NPC weak to magic is equally weak to both Tunic Shadow and Fire Strike. And so that's the idea, is they want to make a lot more diversity in magic and ranged weapons, a lot like how melee is. How like melee is stab, slash, and crush. They want to have like water, fire, earth, air for magic, and then like light, normal, and heavy for ranged. Okay, now the big stuff. And this is the stuff that this stream is about. The weapon changes. Osmotin's Fang. This is what got nerfed. It's too strong on slash, and so they took away the accuracy bonus on the slash style. Voidwaker's guaranteed hit. Yeah, that one is really strong, and a lot of people like it. But their explanation is it makes other rewarding special attack weapons harder to design, or harder to feel good using. Ancient Godsword, they think it heals too much. It heals too much health. And I think the detail here is even when player is praying against it correctly. So maybe the healing effect won't go off if the player is praying melee. Words are difficult. Occult Necklace is too strong for the price point. 10% magic damage for a necklace is really strong. So they're gonna distribute the magic damage across other magic pieces, other stuff in the gear progression. Tome of Fire and Water need to be kept in mind alongside elemental weaknesses. If elemental weaknesses pick up some of the slack for elemental damage, these tomes will likely become too strong and need adjusting. So those are the nerfs. Here's the buffs. This is the biggest one, and I don't think it'll be too big for high-level players, but for low-level players, this is going to really change how early combat feels, especially when you're just fighting cows. An accurate hit will roll from 1 to your max hit instead of 0 to your max hit. And when your max hit is a 1, that is a huge difference. Early game, it's gonna feel a lot better. And also, it helps with Dragon Warhammer and Arclight, stuff that will use its special effect even if it hits a 1. Additional considerations is a requirement for the 10 HP community. I don't know what that's about. Scythe of Vitur. This is the one that got buffed just a day ago or so. It's too expensive to be worth using. It doesn't have enough places in the game where it is useful. That's the big problem. They changed how much it costs. It now costs less than what is it? The Sanguinesti staff. Costs less than the Sang staff to use. It has more slash accuracy, but it still doesn't make it super effective in places where it wasn't already useful. Elder Maul. Not good enough to be a mega rare, is basically what they said. Inquisitors. Extremely rare items. Mace often falls short of other offerings, even in places where Crush should be the go-to, and it's vastly more expensive than its equivalent weapons for other styles. Yeah. Soulreaper Axe, this is the one I'm looking forward to because I got my Soulreaper Axe just about a month ago. It's a little too frustrating to feel good using. Not sure what the fix is for that. Maybe it keeps its soul stacks for longer. Maybe you take less hits or you take less damage when powering it up. I don't know what it's going to be, but we'll wait and find out. Reduce the drain rate of bottom tier prayers like Thick Skin, Burst of Strength, and existing drain rates make them effectively unusable in any real capacity when they're unlocked. Right, because early game players probably don't have the GP to be chugging down brews and restores and prayer potions, and so the offensive prayers that you could use at a lower prayer level just take too much prayer points, which I think is a good change. Improve Sharp Eye and Burst of Strength. What is this? Currently, the player needs to hit in the 20s for these prayers to have any effect, which doesn't really line up with the level they're unlocked at, right? Because you're not going to be hitting 20s all the time with those prayers on, so interesting. Osmoten's Fang, they take away the slash special attack, Scythe of Vitur. They need to buff that. 15 accuracy, yada yada yada. And that's about it for now. So, not sure exactly what all of the changes are going to be, but we will find out, and that will be that. Okay. Let us go ahead and I'm going to set up my character here. And let's just have that there for a second. I was just messing around with the Orb of Oculus trying to get a good thumbnail for this, but it looked gross no matter what I put in the background. So I just decided to have a nice teal background. Let's go ahead and move over to the stream. So today I'm going to be doing Vardorvis with the axe. Vardorvis it's difficult with the axe. It felt a lot nicer to be using the Fang with it, and the Salad Blade is also not great. They didn't mention it, but the Salad Blade could use some kind of a buff. I mean, unless the axe is really going to be the go-to slash weapon before the scythe. But yeah, let's go ahead and head over to the Stranglewood. And we'll check it out. We'll see how the axe performs. And this is sort of a baseline to see what the axe is like. I've used the axe here quite a bit. Most of my kills were with the fang, and that really made the grind a lot easier. The fang was very nice on slash, but again, that slash accuracy bonus is dead in the water. So let's go ahead. Uh-oh. Key remapping, thank you. There we go. I had to turn off key remapping to use the Orb of Oculus, which is something that gets in the way, gets kind of annoying. Right, so you see how it took like half my HP to get up to full soul stacks. You hit really well, but it hurts a lot. And then you have to right click and attack through this. And I'm gonna have to eat here. Right correctly. Eat again. Move. Yeah, I'm riding super low HP, and it doesn't feel great. Okay. Like, even if I do the kill perfectly, it still wrecks your HP, and it doesn't feel great to be on this low HP for the whole fight. Or an uncut diamond. And then you lose your soul stacks as the next kill starts. And you gotta take 16 damage for it to get back to full power. I mean, once you get going, after like the first kill of the trip, it feels better. Because you don't take as much damage to get it working. And let's just rip it off with one of those. And, of course, took loads of damage there. And we're back down to 0 soul stacks. I don't know why I brought the Sarah God Sword, mostly for emergencies. But okay, now we go back to having 0 soul stacks, and we gotta take loads of damage to get it to full power. Like, if Vardorvis didn't do as much damage through prayer, the Soulreaper axe would feel a little bit better. But it's just, it really grinds down your HP. Axe skip, thank you. Was I fast enough? Do I lose a soul stack? No. Luckily, we're fast enough. I would really like my blood fury to keep working a little bit, because there we go. The blood fury is really what keeps me alive. But you use so many supplies here. There we go. Or rune javelins. I think my roommate's blowing up like an air mattress or something. I was distracted, and I didn't have my prayers on. Should probably have my camera angled like this so I don't click on Vardorvis when I'm trying to do that. Attack through your special. Oh no. No, no, no! Alright. I think we can make it through. This is probably going to be the last kill of the trip. If I can hit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get out! Get out! Oh. I messed up there. I messed up quite a bit. It was not a good run, and I was very low on supplies. But usually I could get like a 4 or 5 kill trip with the Fang, and now it's like 2, maybe 3, before I run out of food. I even got a supply drop there. That was not fun. I might just wait for the axe to get buffed before I go for the Ultra Visage. I have every other Desert Treasure 2 ring, right? But what's like 4 strength bonus really gonna do for me? It's really a marginal upgrade. I want it, but I don't want to buy it. That's the thing. It's way too expensive to justify buying. But if I'm killing Vardorvis just for the ring anyway, I mean, that you make money along the way. I don't know if you'd make as much money with the Soulreaper axe, because it costs so much to use just in food. But I also got one of these Siren Staffs, so I might work on putting together a second Soulreaper axe. If I get it along the way, it's going for the Ultor Vistage. Wait, what? Hold on, hold on. What changed? Why is... Oh, I know why. I thought it was just 2 strength bonus. No, it's because I'm wearing the Bellator ring that it says +2. It should be +8. Bellator is +6. Imbued Berserker is +8. And Ultor is +12. Okay, that makes more sense. But I don't know. I'll send another trip of Vardorvis just to keep at it. But I think I might actually do some Serb. I have a Hellhound Slayer task. I might want to do that. No, I didn't mean to. No. I thought I had clicked on the entrance. I didn't know I clicked on the dang old hog. Let's eat 2 anglers just to be at 121 so we can start the kill without so much damage being taken. Pray correctly, don't forget that. Summon your thrall and get going. See, this feels a lot nicer to not be at 30 HP at the beginning of the fight. Ooh, that was close. Why? Why did I stall like that? There's so much about this fight that really pisses me off. Like, you get dragged around the pillars. Like, you could be standing here, and Vardorvis could be standing there, and you attack, and he drags you out. It's like, I know RuneScape characters and players aren't where they look like they are, but usually they're in front of where the player model or character model is. With Vardorvis, it feels like his true location is behind where he actually is. Eat. And eat. And pray and thrall and go. Hey, we're getting some pretty good hits off. Ranged. Melee. Heck. I also finished Resident Evil 4, the remake, last night, and it was pretty good. I liked Leon being a little twink, complaining all the time. Oh, give me a break. Like, you play a game for like 10 hours, you start to hear the same voice lines over and over. So, I know games can't have infinite voice lines, but it becomes like a catchphrase for the character. Just a few more good hits, and we are done. I'm gonna just eat this axe hit. Can we please do... Can we do 13 damage? We can do 10 damage. Ah, jeez. 2-minute fight. Not great. "19 seconds on the super combat." Right here is safe. No, it's not. Let's get back to our corner, attack through the tangle special. Get another brawl, spray range. Uh-oh. Ooh, nice axe skip. Just barely got that range spray off. We're safe. Range. Come on. There we go. Or 75. Get another roll going. Range, melee. Attack Vardorvis. It feels really nice to hit big numbers, but it does not feel nice to get hit by big numbers. That's pretty simple math, but like here, I'm gonna take a load of damage. No, maybe not, but I did lose a soul stack there. Missed my chance for that one. Are we losing a soul stack here? Yes. We lost a soul stack there as well. Run here. For range. Did not miss that one. I was on top of it that time. Nice, 69, 33. $15 to finish the job. Dragon Dart tips. Okay. I'm gonna go and resupply. I'm not doing great on resources again. 3-kill trip is not great. don't know where else the axe would be used. I mean, I did a video on how I think the axe isn't that great on a lot of things, because for the axe to be really good, you need to have something with a huge amount of HP. And like no points in the fight where you have to stop attacking. And that really restricts it down to being used only in a few places. Vardorvis being pretty much the only place where it's good. It's an interesting mechanic, but I'm not the biggest fan. We'll go for one more trip of Vardorvis, and then I think I'm gonna go to Cerberus. Just doing some back end stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead and get on back in here. Like this dang old viney boy demands. He demands that I get in here. Alright. Angler up, divine down. Pray, summon a thrall, and we go. Oh. It's late on that. Didn't take a big hit there. Missed our chance with that one. Okay, didn't lose a soul stack, we're fine. Here, safe. I'm really hoping for this, the Winter Summit to have some interesting things in there. Hope they give us, like, a definitive date for the Varlamore release. Because I am looking forward to that, the Colosseum, I think, is going to be as difficult, if not more difficult, than getting the Infernal Cape. Just because it's got that, like, weird invocation thing where every time you finish a wave, you gotta buff the creatures or the arena or something. So that's gonna be difficult. There's probably gonna be a meta that develops for how to best get through it. But we will see when we see, I guess. Sapphires. Not even uncut sapphires, just regular sapphires. that is a goal of mine, to get my Infernal Cape. And I can probably do it if I really tried and sat down for like 3 months to learn it and just grind out like 1 attempt every day. If I do that, I'm gonna get my Infernal Cape eventually, but it's a marginal upgrade, to be honest. It's more of a status symbol than a real upgrade. I mean, it is definitely the best melee cape in the game, and that's not going to change anytime soon, if ever. So, and even if there is another better melee cape, it's gonna be harder than the Inferno to get. So I really don't think that they'll ever add a stronger cape slot item for melee. But the quiver, what's it called? The something quiver? That would be interesting. And I saw like some suggestions that you should have like the ability to store different bolts in it, so that you could like switch between enchanted bolts during a kill, and have the option to use like ruby bolts for a minute, diamond bolts for a minute, and then like sapphire bolts, just depending on it, and you don't have to hold them in your inventory, they can just all be in the quiver. That would be interesting, but I think the biggest takeaway from it is going to be just best in slot ranged backpack. I still call it a backpack because the Ava's devices are backpacks. There we go. More Dragon Dart tips. And the Divine is about to wear out. This will probably be the last kill of the trip. Again, a 3-kill trip. Nope. Damn it. Also, maybe we'll have a sailing, some more information on sailing. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, we're good. We're not good, we're not good! Okay, we're good. That's this fight in a nutshell, is everything's fine until it's not. Can't stand there. Can't stand there. Can't stand there. Okay, we're safe here for now. I'm just gonna go. Then Sarah Sword, go! Sarah God Sword, go! Hit him with the smack! Hit him with the whack! Or rune javelin heads. Ugh! Oh, that's gross. That's real gross. I'm not a fan. And we're out. Well, I think I'm not. I think I'm gonna hold off on doing Vardorvis anymore until the axe gets its day in the sun. Not a fan. I am not a fan. I should really do something with these skeleton champion scrolls. I have too many of those. I should not have as many of those as I have. What can I do? Let's just go through here and check to see if there's anything that Soulreaper axe would be good at. Nope, nope, nope. No. No, no. Dragons aren't good to slash. Use the Arclight for that. Use the Lance for that. Not good. Can't even touch it with that. Horrible. Zammy, not great. Can't even touch it with that. Bandos, you take too much damage. Zilliana, impossible. Vork, use the Lance. Hydra, use the Lance. Serb, Arclight, maybe Axe. No, it wouldn't be good at the Axe. At Serb, can't use it at Phantom, can't use it at Zora. Vardorvis, it's mediocre at best. Duke, it's pretty bad. Can't use it at Leviathan, can't use it at Whisperer. The wieldy bosses, I don't know, maybe it's Spindle or Calvarion, but the higher level stuff, I wouldn't even risk it. Jad, impossible. Dagonet King's not gonna happen. We'll lose too many soul stacks. Nightmare, lose too many soul stacks. Corp won't do anything. Can't use it at Nex. Can't use it at Tombs. Can't use it at Chambers. Can't use it at Theater. And I have no clue how it would work at Inferno. Yeah, it's just not great. For the price point, it's just not good. So I really hope the buffs come soon, because I'm looking forward to actually being able to have fun with the axe. Not gonna sell it, even though it's probably at the highest point it's ever been, besides release. So hopefully it stays nice in value. If it doesn't, I don't care, because I'm never gonna sell it anyway. But yeah, that's probably gonna do it for today. Thank you everyone who stopped by. Hope you have a good day. I will look forward to seeing you all in the live stream for the Winter Summit. That'll be a fun time. And until next time, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.